Hey guys, welcome back. This is History of Power Rangers Season 1, Episode 34 of my show, but this is about Episode 37. Now, before I start talking about it, since we're on Episode 37, that means we're two videos away from the Doomsday 2-part episode. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. And one other thing, what I'm probably going to do is, if I have time tonight after I record this, like if it's not 10 o'clock-ish or so, I will upload it after I record it, but if not, I'll upload it Saturday and then I'll do the same process. If I have time on Saturday, I'll record another one, and then if I have time after I record it, I will upload it Saturday. I know it's not going to matter when it's up, but I just figured I'd mention that. Anyway, and since we're getting to the 40 segment, I just want to mention this, ahead of time. Beginning at episode 39 and ending at episode 40 is the start of the, I guess you could kind of consider it the second last 2-part episode that I'm going to be talking about. So, when I get, I just thought I'd mention that one last time. Anyway, getting into it. This is History of Power Rangers Season 1, Episode 34 of my 34. Yeah, this is History of Power Rangers Season 1, Episode 34 of my show, but this is about Episode 37. Now, Episode 37 in the original Power Rangers series is known as Cleanup Club. And basically the way this, but I'm gonna get off topic here before I actually start talking about the actual episode. Again, like I said, since we're kind of getting close to I'm just gonna let you guys know this now before I continue talking about this episode. The Doomsday 2-part episode is the second last 2-part episode that's gonna occur in this first season. I say second last 2-part episode because there's gonna be one more after it. But that one won't start until episode 49 and end at episode 50, which is the Return of the Old Friend 2-part episode. I just wanted to get that out of the way one last time. Anyway, now getting into it. As I said, this is History of Power Rangers, Season 1, Episode 30. 34 of my show, but this is about episode 37. And episode 37 in the original Power Rangers series is known as Cleanup Club. Now, as the name of this episode states, but I'm gonna get into it right now. Basically, the way this episode starts off is first what happens is Trini is showing this presentation on, she's playing this video cassette tape as part of her presentation on pollution and stuff. Now, about the pollution thing, this is the second time in this first season where pollution will be sort of a main focal point for an episode. I say second time because the first time was actually the teamwork episode, which was the third episode of Power Rangers that I, like, not the third episode of my own show, but like the video I did, which I believe was episode 4, which covered episode 3. I just thought I'd get that out of the way there. I just thought I'd bring it up because this is the second time in this first season where something like that will occur. Anyway, basically what happens after that is, when she puts the, well, actually, before she actually starts her video, Bulk and Skull actually show up because Bulk is also doing a recording project for a video for the school project thing, which is about him. And basically, now that I've gotten into that, I just want to mention something. This episode's gonna kind of have a bit of a funny ending at the end. I wanted to get that out of the way with Bulk and Skull's characters. I just thought I'd mention that because it's gonna play a small part in what's gonna happen. Sorry if you heard that burp in there. I just finished having a snack. Yeah, so, yeah. That burp was because of the snack. So if you heard that in the video, I completely apologize for that. Anyway, continuing on. After Trini's done showing her presentation about how pollution's affecting Angel Grove and stuff like that, her and her friends are wondering what they can do to help the environment and stuff. And basically what happens is, she said that she's looking to start up like a, sort of like a cleanup club. Like basically someone, a club that basically picks up the garbage and stuff. And basically what happens after that is, she tells them that every once in a while they're gonna be cleaning up the place in places in Angel Grove where there's much garbage and stuff, and they say that's a good idea to help the environment and kind of stuff like that. And basically then it goes into a scene where Rita is on the moon and she's saying that basically maybe she's like, well, she's intrigued by the whole fact that the Power Rangers like to clean up the planet. So she has Finster send down a special monster, which is, this is gonna sound kind of funny, but the monster that she sends down this time is called the Polluticorn. Now, as the name of the as the monster's name states, it's a unicorn-based monster that's basically does pollution and stuff. Hence the reason why it's called the Polluticorn. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's kind of hilarious. The Polluticorn, because it's a unicorn-based monster that pollutes. So Polluticorn. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's just so hilarious. Oh my god. Anyway, continuing on, then it goes into a scene where the Rangers are getting prepared for cleaning up the city and stuff, and then basically it goes into his, then later on Bulk and Skull show up with the recording, and then basically what happens is because he's still doing his recording project, basically. And then basically what happens is he ends up at the youth center. He says a joke about pumping up is important to him, which is kind of a joke in the video that they're making for the assignment. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. It's kind of hilarious. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but it's so hilarious and stuff. And then basically what happens after that is, then the Rangers who are still in the youth center at the time, they go to collect the garbage that is in the city, and then after and then basically what happens is before they start picking up the trash, Billy takes a soil sample, and he realizes that basically the ground is basically polluted when he takes the soil sample. So basically what happens is after that they start cleaning up the garbage, and then after they clean up the garbage, basically later on Poke and Skull show back up, and then he's thanking them when they're not in the area for cleaning it up, because it makes him seem like he cleaned it up, which isn't really true. He didn't really clean it up. Anyway, basically what happens is, getting back into it, with when they were in the youth center, Skull was telling Bulk that he promised him that he could be in one of the shots for the video that he's making, and then basically Bulk tells Skull that if he's gonna be in it, then who's gonna be holding the camera. So basically, then Skull basically goes over to Ernie to have him hold the camera. And this is the funniest part. After, because you see, I'm just backtracking here before I continue with where I am. Basically what happens is, after that, basically what happens is, they have a little mishap with a soda pyramid, like a pyramid that is made out of soda cans and stuff like that, and then Bulk makes a joke about things that whenever possible trash should be recycled and stuff. Now that's the reason why I backtracked to that is because that's gonna play a bit of a part in what's gonna happen in the ending for the video for this episode that I'm talking about. I just thought I'd mention that. Now getting back into it, getting back on topic with where I was, I just wanted to backtrack there since I sort of skipped it, but I figured I'd backtrack to it because it's gonna sort of play a hint into the comedic ending of the episode, kind of. And then basically what happens is, now getting back into it, as I stated, after the Rangers managed to clean up the garbage and stuff, and after they're gone, Bulk and Skull do the recording, and Bulk is basically, he's thanking the Goods for cleaning it up to make his video look good. And then when Skull rolled the camera, Bulk said that basically he picked up all the trash himself, which is basically a lie because he didn't, because Jason and his group did it and he's kind of taking credit for it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but that's kind of stupid. It's stupid, at least in my opinion. And as I've always told you guys, YouTube is about people's opinions. and that's mine. And I just thought I'd I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway, then later on, Rita then the Rangers, then the Polluticorn starts attacking the Earth, basically, and the Rangers notice that, he's there causing trouble, so because they're picking up the garbage in the area, and then they notice that then some putties attack the Rangers, and then basically after that, what happens is, basically what happens after that is after the Rangers finish battling the putties, what basically happens is, then Rita then sends the Polluticorn down to Earth to battle the Rangers, and then they morph to their Ranger forms to deal with the Polluticorn. And then basically what happens is, after that, after they do, I'm guessing, a tactical retreat, because if I'm remembering correctly with the episode, they battle the Polluticorn once, and then they sort of retreat back to the command center to gather more data on the Polluticorn. And then, if I'm remembering correctly, what basically happens after that, well, I'm just making an assumption here, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens in the episode. They battle the Polluticorn a couple of times, one time, and then they go to the command center to basically gather data on the Polluticorn, basically, and then while they're in the command center, when this printout shows up with the analysis on the Polluticorn, Billy tells the Rangers that his data shows that the Polluticorn's power is in its horn, basically, and then basically what happens after that is, they come up with the battle strategy to defeat the Polluticorn by removing its horn, basically, and then they go back to fight the Polluticorn. And then basically what happens after that is, they battle the Polluticorn, and then Rita makes the Polluticorn grow, and then after a little bit of a... I'm sorry if it seems like I'm kind of rushing this video. It's just because I'm recording this kind of late, so if I seem like I'm rushing this video, I completely apologize. If it seems like I'm rushing this, it's because I'm uploading this kind of late, so if I seem like I'm rushing this video a little, I completely and utterly apologize if I'm rushing it for you guys. I wanted to get that out of the way, because if you saw me in a couple of scenes there, I was sort of rushing it. This video's recording. It's just because I'm recording this video kind of late, so I just want to get this video recorded tonight, and then I'll probably upload it sometime tomorrow for you guys regardless. But I just wanted to mention that if it sounds like I'm recording this video, if it sounds like I'm kind of rushing this video, it's because I kind of am, because I'm recording this a little late, and I'm kind of a little tired, so, yeah, if it seems like I'm recording this, I and it seems like I'm rushing this. I completely apologize. Anyway, after they deal... Now, I just wanted to get a little bit of personal information with this video out of the way before I continued. And then, basically what happens is, then, now getting back into it, then the Rangers, after finding out the information on how to deal with the Polluticorn, after they find out that after Billy finds out that his analysis showed that the Polluticorn's power was derived from his horn, they come up with this battle plan, and then they deal with the then they teleport back to the area where the Polluticorn is, and they battle the Polluticorn a little bit, and then Rita makes the Polluticorn grow, basically, and then they, well, what happens is, I'm guessing when they battled the Polluticorn, they managed to cut off his horn, or, I can't remember. I think they might have cut off his horn after he was grown big, because if I'm remembering correctly from the episode, I think Rita makes this monster grow, and then basically what happens is after that, she makes it grow, they battle it in the Megazord, and then basically what happens after that is they manage to defeat the Polluticorn. And then after that, I'm guessing Rita gets upset that she lost again. And basically what happens after that is, then it goes into a scene where the Rangers are in their human forms. They're inside the school because Miss Appleby is explaining to the class that today they're going to see Bulk and Skull's video, and then Bulk is already in the classroom, but Skull is still getting the tape that he needed. He was still getting the tape that he had recorded when he was doing Bulk's video for the class, and then basically Bulk asks Skull how the video turned out, and then Skull basically says that there's a few bugs, but there's nothing to worry about. And then Miss Appleby puts the videotape inside the TV player, and then basically when the video starts, it's doing all this little like choppy kind of talking because of the editing kind of thing with Skull, because he said there was glitches, and then afterward, I'm guessing, I'm just making a guess here because I did watch the episode, but it's been a while since I did because it took me a while to get through all those episodes. So I'm guessing Bulk gets mad at Skull, and then basically what happens after that is he starts chasing him, and that's basically where this episode stops. So if you guys like this video when I post it, I'm not going to post it today, but I'll post it tomorrow for you guys. And before I end the video, I just want to apologize about how I was kind of rushing this video a little bit because I was uploading this video kind of late. So, again, if it sounded like I was rushing this video, I completely apologize for that. And the video I'll do tomorrow will be a little bit quicker than this one. I can be sure, I can tell you that much because I'll be well rested when I do the next video. So, until tomorrow for the next video, guys, just please give this video the real best you guys can, and I'll see you guys next time, and like I always tell you with this series, may the power protect you always.